What is up, guys? Jake from OneHive here with the next war recap video. And during this crazy weekend of ClashCon and all that was going on, we also had an arranged war, which you guys have seen several videos come out from already. You know, live attacks, live with OneHive attacks, ninja lives, all that stuff. And I'm sure some of you caught it on the Twitch streams as well. It actually did not go our way. It was an amazing war. You'll see right there, RWCS versus OneHive. I explained it before, but in case you're just watching this video as the first one, the RWCS is a family of clans that are fair play clans, and I think there's like 30 of them or something now. So they drew from, I don't know, maybe 6 or 8 clans, different members, and formed this RWCS raid clan and went up against OneHive, and it was epic. I mean, came down to the wire. You'll see right there, it actually was a tie, but they won on the average destruction by 0.13%. Average destruction. So incredibly close. They 2-starred all of our 10s with one Town Hall 10 3-star, and we did the same to theirs with all Town Hall 9s 3-starred. It came down to the end, and at literally like the last attack in the last second, was a Town Hall 10 of theirs dipping down to clean up the last Town Hall 9 remaining on our side to get them 115 stars. And on our side, we had 115 stars with I think like 6 attacks left, and 4 of those were Town Hall 10s. And it's just our fault. But the attacks that were left went for 3 stars, and bad communication on our end. Maybe as leadership, we just didn't have it out there as well as we should have. What we needed, all we needed was to increase some percentages. You know, we had some of these, like it's a 62%, 60%. All we needed was, losing by 0.13%. We didn't need 3-star attempts. We needed high percentage 2-star attacks. And that's not something that in the past you would ever have thought of to do. So I understand how it happened. It was frustrating. But, everybody did great. It really was a good war. We brought excellent attacks. RWCS brought excellent attacks. Again, these are the wars that we live for, and it did come down to the very, very last second with all those attacks. So let's get to looking at some 3-stars. And the first one we'll look at here is our only Town Hall 10 3-star, which was done by ASAP Aussie versus number 5, Rob Stark. Beautiful attack. You guys have seen this. I know you have by now. Pretty simple attack strategy, honestly. When someone does this, you can see here the Queen, the Inferno Tower, and the CC all, have a junction right there. So what ASAP does is just drops the Quake down. He wants to damage those buildings, get it all softened up. And as soon as that Queen walks over, you just spam your lightnings down, and boom, there you go. CC's down, Inferno Tower's down, Queen's down. And when you destroy a CC like that, nothing can come out of it. So now he's sort of taking care of the CC troops, taking care of the Queen and Inferno Tower. All he does from here is send in his kill squad, which is just a golem, the King and Queen. Pretty light kill squad here. Really, all he wants to do is get in and get that one air defense taken care of, and just a few other buildings along with it. Nothing major there. So right there, you see the wall breakers open everything up. Wizard to create that funnel. The Queen's going in. The King's going in. A few more wall breakers right there. No splash damage in the area after that Queen takes that out. So very simple to send those wall breakers in right there. And then from here, they're going to easily get in and get that air defense taken care of. Probably on this one, honestly, the King could have got the air defense all by himself. I don't know if he thought maybe he had a chance to get that Inferno Tower as well there. But, has to use the Queen's ability. The King gets in there. He's going to take a few swipes, and then he goes down. Actually, I think he does get the Inferno Tower. I'm sorry, guys. I watched these last night and recorded it. Yeah, sorry about that. Actually went in and got the Inferno Tower. Lucky that the King beat through that wall like that. Just really, really nice. Sends in his golden here. Now he's got 2 air defenses down. 1 air defense down. Both Inferno Towers down. The Queen's down. The CC's down. All he's got to do is start sending in his loons, his lava hounds, all of that stuff. He's got no spells, and that's the one downside of this attack strategy is you've got nothing to speed those balloons up, nothing to increase their damage. They just are on their own, and you see they go down pretty fast there, and his pups are starting to spread out. His lava hound's starting to explode. He's got the one left right there. It goes down, but the last air defense goes down, and so now it's just a matter of does he have enough balloons to get it done? You see the pups are going to have cleanup taken care of really easily, but right there, look at those balloons going down really, really fast there. That one back end balloon, I think, saved him, getting in there, taking that out, and coming in. Just beautiful attack. Only a few balloons left. Very, very close and very cool. It was ASAP was going crazy in the chat. That was the first time he's ever even attempted this lightning strategy. So there's definitely promise there when someone has the base set up in the right way with that Queen that Inferno Tower, that CC, all of that stuff right there. Those level 7 lightnings, man, when you bring 5 of them, they're strong for sure. So let's move on to some Town Hall 9 action, considering that was our only Town Hall 10 3-star. Dr. J taking on number 7 here. Really nice attack. I'm sorry, guys. I've had a cough for the last week that I just sort of comes and goes, and I can't quite kick it. Right here, this was a 9.5, which is basically a Town Hall 9 level defenses, but he did have the 5th bomb. However, he did have a hole in his base right there, so that was kind of a mistake. He had a bomb trigger, a skeleton trap, and got the CC lured out. Just goes ahead and drops the poison spell down. Going to let it do as much damage as it can, then send in his kill squad. A couple of golems. Wizards create the funnel here. Queen goes down. That dragon's going to lock onto his golem because he dropped it first. But right here, the queen's going to get on that dragon pretty quickly. Wall breakers go in. They open up a compartment. King's going in. Can go ahead and drop the king because the CC's taking care of it. What's left is focused on that golem. Right there, the queen's taking out the dragon. Jump spell goes down. I'm going to let that king get in there, take that queen out. Gets the 2nd skeleton trap right there, so that's nice to get a little extra. He's gotten 2 skeleton traps taken care of here, so his hogs have a lot less of that to worry about. But again, there's the 2nd bomb, but there's 3 more bombs to worry about in this base. So that seems minor, but it does add quite a degree of difficulty for a Town Hall 9 to come in and do that. Right here, just start sending his hogs in. You see the king's locked on there. The queen actually takes the king out. I think he got out too far ahead of those golems and started taking a lot of damage himself. So you see there, the queen's almost dead, but still up. Some of those skeletons are going in there, keeping them busy doing some tanking as his hogs work their way around. So the good news is she never peeled off and really got on his hogs. His defending queen, or excuse me, his attacking queen is right there, sort of occupying that defending queen. She's shooting at a wall, but as soon as that goes down, those skeletons are going to get in there, and she's going to take a shot and take that queen out. So boom, she's down. Hogs are working their way around. You see the giant bomb in the core there. The double set was right there at the core. The golems went in and triggered that, and then right here, the heal spell for this last giant bomb on the right side. Boom, it goes off on only those few defenses left. As soon as those go down, right there's that 3rd skeleton trap he's got to deal with, but it doesn't look like it was fully upgraded there. Just a few skeletons popped out of that. So a really nice attack by Jay Murder. Again, taking out those 9.5s. It is a not Town Hall 9, but it does add a degree of difficulty for sure. So excellent job there. All right, let's see. Number 8 here, Alpha Dog. Alpha Dog, you guys have seen him so many times. He's such a beast. He just comes in, takes out high-level bases, and that's just what he does. Right here, coming out with a Golem Loon, drops 2 golems down. Here in just a moment, he's got this wizards coming out, create that funnel. Right there, wall breakers already going at the very, very top there. Interesting how he did that. He wanted the flow of his golems to sort of work their way down towards that middle, which I think was really smart there. But the 1 golem on the bottom doesn't reroute just yet. He's going to have to wait until some of those defenses go down in that compartment. But the queen's going in. She's got a tank out in front for her, so that's all that really matters there. The funnel was perfect. You see out here, he drops his king on the backside with a jump. He's sort of letting his king work his way in. And right there, the queen locks on, uses the king's ability, takes her out. So just a king swap right there. Poison goes down for the CC troops as the queen works her way in. Those balloons are really going to take a lot of damage, and I think maybe even go down just to the poison. Let me see here if they do. They're getting really low right there. Boom. Yeah, they just go down to the, I think the queen might take 1 shot at them, but pretty much the poison took care of that. A few balloons go down on the outside there, just easy trades. And then right here, he's going to start in as soon as this, let's see, what's he waiting on here? Not sure. In just a moment, he's going to start in with his golem. In fact, he's got the queen dead. He's got 2 air defenses taken care of. And right there, the CC troops went down. So, nothing's stopping him at this point. Send in the golem, send in the balloons. He's got the 1 rage is all he's got left right here. Everything else was used on the kill squads. So go ahead and drops that rage. Going to get him in there towards that air defense. And then right there, you see that Tesla farm popping. Oh, excuse me, he had 2 rages. Sorry about that, guys. Again, I watched these attacks a day ago, so right there, the 2nd rage goes down, and the balloons just working their way. Excuse me. I'm sorry, guys. Working their way through, getting those Teslas and that Expo taken care of, and that is pretty much that. The queen right here shooting through a wall, and he's got that 1 sweeper and that Tesla over there. But yeah, as you can see, he's got lots of balloons left. Got his queen up still. Just not going to be enough to stop this attack. So right there, balloons get on that sweeper, get on the Tesla. It goes down, and that is that. Just cleanup time now. Pups are everywhere. Queen's doing her thing. Really, really nice attack by Alpha Dog. I liked it a lot. All right, moving on. Here you go. How about our girl, Queen Cookie, smashing number 10 for us? Really good attack. You know her. She likes the Valks. Doing her Go Vaho thing. Coming at this base from the bottom. These type of bases like this, you see that's where the attacker wants you to come from. So Cookie was just like, okay, I'll do it. And what really made it work was this really nice jump spell she had. So right here just drops down the golems. Those wizards right on those high HP storages, want to get those out of the way. And then as they're almost dead, she goes ahead and opens it up with wall breakers, sends the king in, sends the redheads in. And then right there, you can see that beautiful jump, really connecting all the way to that, not the core compartment, but the next one over there by the king. That's the important one in this attack. Poison for the CC troops. Valks are doing their thing. They're moving their way through. I think she's got a heal down. Yeah, she's got a heal down for him there. So keeping her Valks healthy right there. You see one giant bomb going off in the core there. King's going to come out and engage. He's going to go down in just a moment. And then right here, you'll see as that core gets cleaned out, the troops move up to that second compartment. Is where you're going to see the double bomb set go off. Once that's done, the hogs are plenty safe to go in right there. Boom, boom. Those 2 bombs is what she's after. So now she's got the king and queen dead, CC troops dead, 3 of the 4 giant bombs dead, and she's got 20 hogs and a couple heals. That spells success. So very good plan. And again, that great jump spell, clearing that core compartment out and allowing those troops to go over to get that other bomb. And look on the right side here. I don't know if you guys noticed it or not. The king and the golem beat through that wall and triggered that 4th giant bomb. So her hogs never encountered a giant bomb this entire raid. If you've got 20 hogs and a few heal spells for them and they never hit a giant bomb, you're probably going to get a 3-star, which is exactly what Cookie does here. Just heals the hogs up as they're encountering those last few point defense, and that is going to be that. Queen's still up, still has her ability. Got wizards around the outside. Just a beautiful attack. Really, really was. Really nicely executed. Great plan. Executed perfectly. Good job to Cookie. Okay, moving on. HB taking on 11 here. Holy Buck. Again, you guys know the deal. Go Vaho, HB's, and Cookie. That's just sort of what they do, and they are very, very good at it. HB coming in from the top. Golem goes down, immediately followed up by a few wizards. On the left side, another golem, more wizards. He wants to clear all this trash out of the way, take out these few defenses that are standing right here on the outside. I love how he was patient here, because look at this archer tower up here. That wizard's standing right next to it, but it's completely protected by that golem, and he's not dropping any wall breakers yet because he wants it to get focused in on there. The king does come out and sort of start beating on that golem, so his wizards lock in there, but now it's down. A golem just busting the golemites, which did allow it to take out one of those archers, but the other one's pretty much safe. Finishes it off and then gets that point defense. Down here on the bottom, the golem's in there. The CC troops being taken care of. Jump spell is down. The redheads are in. Moving into the base. Wants to get, obviously, to the queen. Got the double jump. Wants to come through this compartment here because of that right there. Giant bomb. Boom. Gets that. Gets him in the core. Another double set of giant bombs. And then right there, that second jump spell is going to allow him to get to that queen. Here comes the hogs. Again, 3 out of the 4 bombs already taken care of. The CC's taken care of. That queen is about to be taken care of right there. So the hogs just move their way through. Still has both heroes' abilities. Still has both heroes up. More hogs to deploy. Still has a heal spell for him. Just absolutely smash. You see the redheads are still up in that bottom compartment. Right there is the first heal he's going to have to use on that bottom section by all those Teslas. Actually, that's not the first one. That's the second one. But anyways, perfect placement on that. Nice and patient on heals for his hogs. These guys really like to use these what we call Tesla farms, 3 or 4 Teslas bunched up together. It's tough on a first attack when you don't know where they're at, but there were so many of them this war, we came to sort of expect it, and we would sort of pick spots that we thought it might be. We weren't always right, but it does help to sort of prepare for it. So right there, getting the 3-star, lots of hogs left for cleanup. Again, the hero's still up. They're helping out with cleanup, and the wizards are obviously helping out. So beautiful attack by HB. All right, got a couple more here. Actually, 3 more. So many good attacks this war, honestly. I've got these. You get all those live attacks. I've got some background attacks I'm going to do for sort of a special video coming up pretty soon. So you're going to see a lot of attacks this war. But right here, Khal Drogo taking on their number 13 Star Kitten and doing what Khal Drogo does, which is a beautiful Queen Walk. Coming in at this, I love this army composition. Look at this. A Go Valo with a Queen Walk. I don't know that I've seen one of those. Maybe I have. I mean, I probably have, but it's not like a common thing. So really, really interesting attack and really done really nicely. Comes at that queen, just starts working her way down. He creates the funnel a little bit there. She's going to go to the right. Just going to allow him to come on through. And then obviously getting on a lot of point defense here, getting 3 archer towers, and then getting that queen down there, which is, sort of the end goal of this little queen walk here. He's got that compartment in the core open completely up. So if he opens this up here in just a minute, what you're going to see him do, drop that golem with a healer on it, sort of to distract that queen. Now the queen is occupied. Everything's focused on that golem, and that healer's keeping it up. Going to clear some of this trash out of the way. Wall breakers let everything in, and there's the king. He's going to lock onto that queen immediately. So boom, the queen's dead. It's taken out numerous defenses by the time the Valks go in here, and they're going to get into more towers. And obviously with that quake opening everything up in the core, that's going to allow those Valks to move straight through, his heroes to move through and get into all of those air defenses. Maybe that back one on the very, very back side will still be up, but that's why he's got the one lava hound, because he knows he can just tank that for a few moments and allow his balloons to wreck everything else on the base. Right there, you see the heal spell for those Valks, keeping them up, a poison for the CC troops. Everything's just rolling through this base. Still has his golems up, still has his Valks up, both heroes still up. Right there, you're going to see the second air defense go down. Right here, they're already targeting the third. As it goes down, he deploys his lava hound. Here comes the balloons. I mean, just beautiful. Just absolutely smoked this base. I suppose you could call this a max attack, but not really, because it's got a queen walk. So just his own take on it, on this specific base and what he knew would work. And just absolutely smashed it. I mean, really did just crush this base from all angles. Right there, you see that last air defense go down before the lava hound even bust. So right there, that's that, and plenty of troops for cleanup. I mean, really, everything's still up, basically. So nice attack call. Really, really like that one. All right, there, we'll fast forward. He'll get the 3-star, kaboom. And let's look at two more. Let's look at Warren. We haven't seen Warren in a while, and he is a beast, as always. Taking on number 22. Sorry, guys. Let's see, what's he got here? He's got a Golaloon. Coming at this one, let's see, where did he do this? I liked it for a reason, and I can't remember what it was now. Just a really big queen walk, I think, on this one, that I liked it. He's got the 4 healers. He's got 2 golems, or maybe he's got the 1 golem and 2 lava hound in the CC. I can't remember. But anyways, creates his funnel, drops his queen down, drops the healers on it. Going to let her start working in. She's obviously going to get that first air defense right there, all the point defense surrounding it. So that's nice. We'll fast forward ×2 just because these queen walks take a little bit of time to develop here. Right there, takes out those, and she's going to continue on around the base. Gets another point defense, gets locked onto that storage, takes it out, but he's got that level 30 queen, so even a storage doesn't take that long. Right here, CC troops start coming out. That was really nice because he didn't have to drop anything to lure the CC. The queen just did it. As they start encountering the queen, he goes ahead, drops that rage, drops that poison. He's got his golem working its way in here. More wizards for a funnel. He's got his king coming and that jump spell to get to that queen. So right there, just let that walk a part of the base, take out one of the air defenses. Now with a jump spell and the queen going down, he's got that jump for the queen that's going to also take it and get in there and obviously get that second air defense right past that storage if she'll go that way. Right there working on the X-bow. He's already started his attack, and this is the one thing, you got to get the attack going, but that queen is going to go to that air defense if he gets just a little bit more time. That's not the first stop for these troops that he's deploying, so he does have a little bit of time to delay. But it's firing in on those healers right now. But in a moment, you'll see, I think the lava hound runs over and it does get a few shots off on it before the queen takes it down. But no big deal. It actually went pretty well. Good timing. The spell placement was great. Rages, haste spell, just keeping everything moving. All of those lava hounds on that last air defense, and look at these balloons cutting through the core of the base. When they're cutting through the core of the base, you know you've done it right. You've done that clockwork. Or counterclockwork fashion that pushes them right in there, and all those exposed defenses are the only things left. So a few back end balloons, and you've got it. Tons of balloons left over, pups everywhere. King, queen still up. Just a beautiful attack. Beautiful goal line. Good job, man, with a queen walk. All right, one more, and we'll wrap this thing up. Let's look at our boy FB taking on number 24 right here. Boom, another Go Vaho. It was really a popular attack this war. You guys saw I used one. Let's see, was there a couple? Seemed like maybe there was one on a live attack. I'm not sure. But anyways, coming in at the left side here, a couple of golems go down, creating a pretty wide space for his golems here. They're separated quite a bit. That king comes out. So another thing that these guys did a lot is had a king or a queen or both to where they would come out and engage a golem right away, which sometimes can work, but if you're sort of ready for it, it doesn't work great because, the golem takes extra damage, but, the hero goes down pretty quick. So right there it goes down. The redheads are going in. He's got golemites out front still, but again, those redheads, they're pretty tanky in their own right. Poison for the CC, which slows down their attack damage, and then right there, that heal for those redheads, even though they might be being targeted a little bit with that heal and that poison, They're probably going to be alive even after that goes down. The queen's already on that dragon. Boom, it's dead. You see there's the redheads. They're coming through on that second jump. They're getting those cord bombs going off. So right there, you see again 3 of the 4 bombs already triggered before hogs are ever deployed. Queen's locked on, or the king's locked on the queen right there. He's already started a surgical deployment, has a heal left for those hogs, and got quite a few hogs working way through the base here. So really just has to watch out. Right there, that 4th bomb goes down. That heal was kind of a whiff. I think this was a first attack, and he didn't know that bomb was there. So it was kind of like he was expecting his hogs to run up, but boom, there went the bomb. They go down. So no heals left, but the damage is done. He's got that 1 balloon. He said on the backside here, as soon as these hogs get to this air defense, and they're going to have plenty of them left over to go through and take out all of these point defense left over, that archer tower, the air defense, and those 2 Teslas. So right there, that archer, excuse me, that balloon, good Lord, Jake, taking out that cannon. I don't know why that was so hard for me to say. The queen stepped up, took out a few of those Teslas, and that was that. So really, really nice attack. He's got wizards spread around the outside. The queen's still up. A few hogs, not many, but he didn't need many hogs for cleanup here because, again, they went through the core of that base and took out so much of it with those Valks that all he had left was really around the outside and a few storages there that the hogs can get to and do have time to get to. So beautiful attack, FB. And again, good job to everybody involved in the war. Both sides. It was epic. It really was close. I thought we did a great job. I thought we should have won the war, but that's not taking anything away from RWCS. They brought a very strong war. But had we had a little better communication and went for some percentage points, I feel like we probably could have made up the 0.13% difference instead of going for that extra star. Had we got the extra star, it would have been awesome too, but just didn't happen. So there it is. Hopefully this will happen again for you guys because I think the war community really enjoys these. I know the RWCS enjoys them, and I know they're feeling pretty good being 2-0. This is the second time we've done this. Last time it was against the entire OneHive family of clans. This time it was just against OneHive, and extremely, extremely close. So good job to you guys. Good job to everybody at OneHive. Excellent attacks across the board. Hope you guys enjoyed the videos, all from this war, all of them. Lots of coverage. Hope you guys liked it all. Until next time, Jake from OneHive, doing my best to help you guys suck less.